All right, welcome back to Wicked F-150. So, if you can see, that's what today's video is about. Still have to fix that part. That gap is driving me nuts, and the company is not really being much help at the moment. But fender flares. So these are the Tyger fender flares. They're the thinnest Pocketstyle that I could find. They're only 1.5 inches is what they're supposed to be. And if you can tell, the tire actually still sticks out just a hair. So I'm actually happy with it. Still need them rims though. So to go wider, interested, let me know. But for these, so big old box, you got to put everything together. So I apologize for the wind ahead of time. It's really gusty today, but you got to put all these in. I just quickly sprayed them because they're just stainless steel, so I don't want them to rust until I get more paint to match paint in to paint the flares and of course the bolts as well. So I just covered them real quick because we're supposed to get some weather this weekend. But you have to put the rubber trim on so it's not scratching the hell out of your truck. When you put them on, you put the bolts on as a nut on the back. Now this is all before you put them on the truck, of course. So it's just a rubber seal, adhesive 3M on the inside that you just pull the little piece off and stick it on. These T45 Torx is what they call for. I'm using a T40 and it works fine, but the nut on the other side is a 1/2 inch. So you just tighten all these down. They do not go into the truck, of course. It's just for looks. Now you have to take if your truck came with factory fender flares, you have to take them off, of course, and then this is how they will bolt up. My truck did not have that. I took that out of here because I wanted that hole covered to help hold this corner in a little bit better because these come with 2 holes here. This one is the factory spot, and then these here, they give you for the front and inner fender that you put on beforehand that these then bolt into. The inner fender connects to the truck itself, and these connect to the inner fender that they give you. There's 4 of those, and then here you remove these also. So let's go to the other side where I still have that one off and show you. So you of course take it off, you'll have all these holes, you're not filling those in. These are the 2 bottom bolts that I told you about, and then the inner fender that they give you will connect to that piece there. There's 3 of them on the front. They screw into those slots to hold that into place, and then your outside fender screws into that. But that's it. Then it's screwed in here, and then here to the actual truck, and then those 3 spots for the inner fender itself. Now you're able to do that with, yeah, it's a mess and there's a lot of cigarettes. Yeah, it's been a long time. Looks like I'm getting a delivery. Hold on here. Okay, so that was actually stuff for the rest of my products for the detailing that's coming up. But they give you all these clips, these smaller ones. These smaller ones are for the rear. These flat ones are for the inner fender on the front, which is right here. Like I said, those angled slots are what screws into your truck, and then those with the clips on them is what screws into the new fender itself. These push clips, they are supposed to be for the back. There's no slot for them to go in your truck, so I'm not sure if that's for a different year or what. It says on the directions, different truck, or to put them in. I have no hole for that. They give you a T45 for the bolts, but I don't have a socket to fit it. So I didn't use it, and like I said, the T40 worked fine. The screws that they give you to screw in the fender to your clips and all of that, they are Phillips. Just the number 2 works fine. But that is it. It is simple as that to install them. And there is this side already done. So I do like the look. That's the whole point in getting them. The lack of flush, I don't think is going to bug me as much as I thought it would, as long as I don't look at it a lot. But like I said, I ordered more paint. I thought I ordered enough for the bumper and the fender flares, but I did not. Didn't last as long on the bumper, so I only had 2 cans left. So I had to get a couple more cans from them. So that will be at least a week and a half, 2 weeks until I get that, maybe. Probably closer to a week and a half, because they make it and then they send it out. So we'll see. But of course, those will come back off, and they'll be painted to match as well, because I don't like the black look on it. I really don't. But like I said, these are only an inch and a half wide, and the tire sticks out just a hair. So, which, like I said, this is basically a -20 offset. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit bigger than that to push them out just a little bit wider. But I hope you guys like them. Let me know what you think. If you want them on your truck, of course, they will be in the link below, as with every modification I've ever done to this truck. And merchandise for EcoBoost. Hoodies, t-shirts, whatever. Always in the description. Take a look. I'll see y'all next time.